Previously on departure.
Remember my missing smuggler? Turned up in a fisher's net.
Bodies are going to be turning up for days.
Only this one's got 2 bullet holes in his chest.
I'm an insurance adjuster representing some of the families. I deserve to know what killed my son.
What did the insurance guy need?
Insurance? No, he was asking about his son.
No, he's lying.
I know who sank that ferry. Arlo Shank.
You heard anything?
They're calling off the search and rescue.
My brother's still out there. I'm gonna find him.
Captain Tennant, why did you leave the bridge?
We got a call. The boiler was acting up again. I took a shortcut across the deck to save time, and then this huge wave came, and suddenly I was in the sea.
So there's big business in repairing used ships and selling them again.
Zelma sold almost 100 vessels in the last 3 years.
We'll do whatever we can to help you. Alexa here will put together the files, all of the work that was done to the vessel ahead of the sale.
We need to go. Gotta go. Come on, come on.
Let's open one up and see what we got.
Get back! Stand back! What was that?
None of this would have happened if you just told us about those drugs.
I thought it was supposed to be in a truck at the bottom of the sea.
Yeah, but it wasn't, was it? If word had gotten out that there was 5 million in dope in that wreck, we'd have idiots from all over diving for it. It was acting in the interest of public safety.
We're not the public. We're your colleagues. And you put us in danger by not telling us the
Calm
information.
down, Hayes.
If anything happens to her, if anything happens to her, I'm holding you responsible. Do you understand?
Oh, I understand.
Dom, take it easy. I'm sorry. What's going on? Is she okay?
We don't know yet. Excuse me.
Okay, guys, any ferry debris you find, it needs to go to evidence lockup, okay?
We got a couple of bodies on board.
All right. We'll get some guys to help you bring them up.
Hey, Terry Lynn, you found the last life raft.
Yeah, but no one was in it.
Get in, Jess.
No, take it.
It's okay. I'll make it.
Any sign of him?
Annie, you know it's been 3 days now on the water.
2 of the Queen's lifeboats weren't found. You're all just guessing that they got swamped or went down with the ship. Well, I'll look until I find him. He wouldn't give up on me.
Hey, Annie. Thanks for waiting. Hop on.
Listen, Dom, I'm sorry that happened. Just never imagined.
I know, I'm sorry too.
Whatever happens, I want you... Kendra.
They wouldn't tell me. They wouldn't let me see you. Are you all
Sorry.
right?
Doctor gave me the all clear. Thank you, Shakir. Doctor said that you saved my life.
I'm just sorry you were exposed in the first place. Should never have happened.
It's nobody's fault. We should get back to work.
Yep. Just glad you're all right.
I'm okay. So, how do we think this played out?
Well, considering the drugs are in Roddy's van, car bay doors are open, but the drugs washed up on shore.
I can handle it.
Looks like he got wind of you guys waiting for him at the docks.
I made the stupid choice to get rid of the evidence.
So what, he opens the car bay doors and inadvertently sinks the ferry in the process?
Yeah, but it doesn't explain who shot him.
Maybe Arlen?
Maybe the kid, Tyler. I mean, he's on the run, isn't he? It's got to be a reason.
But why would a stowaway shoot this man?
Or maybe he's not a stowaway. Maybe lied to his girlfriend about the real reason he was down there.
Acting as some sort of lookout.
Keeping an eye on the shipment.
Yeah, he sees the driver about to toss the shipment into the drink.
All right, I'm gonna get Ellen to check into Boston PD, see if this Tyler has a juvenile record.
Well, on it.
I'll double check Roddy's phone records, see who might have tipped him off.
Sure.
Kendra, heard you had a bit of a scare.
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Any idea who opened those doors?
Theo's working on it now, along with trying to find out if they caused the sinking.
Right, yeah. So I did a deep dive onto Arlo's website. It turns out he's got an entire section dedicated to the car bay doors. Why they're unsafe, how easy they are to open. So I'm building a simulation to see if the waves were high enough to reach the open doors, and if so, what volume of water the ferry would need to take in to precipitate it going down.
And going down so fast.
Exactly.
Is this a program that models waves?
I've integrated some existing software, but the model's purpose-built.
By you.
That's right.
In my day, we'd have just assumed it was the gaping hole brought the vessel down. You can prove it.
Or rule it out.
That doesn't explain the loud bang that was heard throughout the ship.
It shook the whole ship. There was this big bang.
It also doesn't explain the water coming up from below Nina's cabin level.
It was definitely coming from below.
Which is further down in the ferry than the car bay.
We don't have the whole picture.
I'm limited by the servers I can access, so it might take a while.
I can get you servers. What do you need?
What are you offering?
The nearly unlimited resources of the United States Navy?
Really?
I'm on it.
It's good work, Thea.
So why me? What is it you imagine I'm going to tell you that my boss won't?
The truth. Despite your cool exterior, I do think that the Queen of Narrows affected you. How could it not? It's a horrible tragedy.
Mm-hmm. Yes, with major liabilities.
That's what your bosses say. You're a person, not a corporation.
I'm an assistant. None of this has anything to do with me.
Is that what you'll tell yourself as the body count rises?
Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye-bye.
Oh, please. I'm sorry. Look, anything you say to me stays between us, I promise. Just point me in the right direction, and maybe we could look at ourselves in the mirror after all this.
Lyon.
C'est quoi ça, en Lyon?
No, like the city. All I know is that nothing upsets my boss. Except that word sure does.
Lyon.
Don't text me.
No worries. I'm old-fashioned. If I like a girl, I don't text. I call.
Oh, great. Call me when this is over. And I'll, think about picking up.
Ziggy, so tell me about Summer Capital.
Well, they're all very public school. They've got their own art curator,
private chef, and 6 floors of lawyers.
So good taste and a polite sort of.
More like bury us in paperwork approach.
However, I did manage to have a drink with one of their juniors.
course she did. And?
She dropped a name.
Who?
Not a who, a what?
Another ship owned by Zelma, Leon.
I managed to get the accident report. It ran aground 2 years ago and it was scrapped.
Right, and I don't get it. What's the connection to the Queen?
I'm not sure, but I'll find out.
Maybe you should check in with the investigator of the Leon.
I'll track him down, yeah?
All right. Speak to you soon.
Kendra?
Ah.
Nina Collins is here.
Good. Oh, Michelle. We all make mistakes, but you should have just told me about the stowaways.
Yeah, sorry. I'm doing everything I can to make it right.
Next time, just come to me, yeah?
Okay.
You did a great job, by the way.
Thank you.
You can ask Nina to come in.
Right. Okay.
Sorry for dragging you back in, Nina. How is Jada?
I don't know. She sticks close to me now.
I guess you just want your girl back, right?
She needs answers first.
I know. And we're doing all we can to find them.
So, is this about Arlo Shank? She ran into him in the corridors.
When was this?
Hours before the ship went down. It seemed odd. He was carrying this big duffel bag.
Did he say anything to her?
He gave Jada this lecture about breaking the rules. I got her out of there. Susan said she bumped into a guy. Sounded like Arlo.
I'm sorry, I'm so lost. Can you help me?
You shouldn't be on this ship, especially tonight.
The guy seemed pretty weird.
Nina, when you were in the ballast tank, did Tyler say anything to you?
He was pretty out of it when we ran into him. His head was hurt.
Did he say anything to you about the injury? How he got it?
He just kept calling for his girlfriend. He was so panicked.
Lily left. We were with the dog solo. I should have gone with them.
I'm with them. Lily was on her way up.
Anything else?
Well, when we first ran into Tyler, he dropped his phone in the water. And he wouldn't go on without it. Like it was important somehow.
In breaking news, 2 stowaways are being sought for questioning in the tragedy of the Queen of the Narrows sinking. How the stowaways got on board is unknown at this time. The FTSA continues to focus its investigation on Arlo Shank, a former employee of the Queen of the Narrows who was recently fired.
I warned him. I told him what would happen. No one ever listens to Arlo. No one. Look at that.
Your servers really saved me a lot of time, so thank you.
Happy to help.
I was planning on pulling more data from a transatlantic cable in the area too, but unfortunately it was unreadable. Because of the storm, the cable was whipping around all over the place.
But you think we have enough to go on?
By using regression analysis, I was able to calculate median wave caps the night of the sinking.
And were they high enough to breach the car bay doors? Because I was out there. Some of them were in excess of 40 feet.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Yeah, now all I need to do is prove whether or not the volume of water spilling onto the car deck was enough to sink that ship in just over 30 minutes.
When I got the Mayday, I assumed I'd find the ship listing. But she was just gone.
I can't imagine.
So, have you managed to find an answer yet?
Not yet, no. Still working on it, but the simulation should be ready in a couple of hours.
Okay.
If you'll excuse me.
The locals are talking about Arlo's shank. You think this links back to him?
Yeah, I'm not sure to tell you the truth, but there are some other witnesses we're looking for. Did you find anything on Tyler?
Well, nothing solid, but the kid seems to be in some kind of trouble.
Enough trouble to get him hooked up with international drug smuggling.
The story's a little hazy, but he either borrowed or ripped off a loan shark for a bunch of money. That could be a good enough reason to sneak out of the country.
Any idea what the money is for?
No one seems to know.
Has he got any record of violence or other serious crimes?
No, but the kids he was in the shelter with, you know, they're wannabe thugs. Tyler could have gotten hooked up with anything around here. But the one thing that everyone seems to agree on is that he and that girl Lily were inseparable. The kids say that Tyler was crazy about her.
Inseparable? How so?
As in, he'd do anything for her?
Anything?
That was the word used, yeah.
All right, thanks, Ellen.
Jack Bazin, yeah?
Yes, hello. Sorry, do I know you?
No, sorry. I'm actually working with the FTSA looking into the sinking of the Queen of Narrows. I'm really hoping you can help me sort something out.
Yes, absolutely. That's a horrible, horrible tragedy.
Indeed.
But I'm not sure how I can...
Maybe we could start here.
Right, the Lyon. Yeah, that was a couple of years back. I was the lead investigator on that. What's that got to do with the Queen of the Narrows?
Both owned by Zelma.
Is there any connection beyond that?
I was hoping you could tell me.
Honestly, the Lyon was a open and shut case. She was deadheading to another port.
You mean she was empty?
Yeah, aside from essential crew. The captain thought he could shave a couple of minutes off the course and he cut too close to the rocks.
So that's it. Surround the ground, nothing more to it.
That was it. Ship was beyond repair, so they scrapped her.
Scrapped her?
End of story. Honestly, it was all very straightforward. I had very little contact with them. You know, lawyers spoke with lawyers, insurance companies with insurance companies. I'm sorry, I wish I could have been more help.
No worries at all. Nice car.
It's all right. Payments.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Oh, thanks.
Look, earlier at the hospital, sorry, I got a little bit,
A little what?
Hey, sorry, I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
No, not at all.
Are you feeling better?
Oh yeah, thanks. Did you find something?
I did. I went over Roddy's call records. Last call he got was from his husband, Greg, just before the ferry went down.
Hold on.
Could Greg have known that you were waiting for him at the dock?
Did have a car watching the house, so he could have made us. I'm heading down there now to talk to him about all this.
Do you mind if I come with?
Sure.
Maybe he knows if this Tyler kid is somehow involved.
Yeah, good idea.
Hey, so, about before?
Yeah. I run hot sometimes.
Me too.
This is Kendra Manning. Please leave a message.
Ziggy here. Looks like the Lyon might be a dead end. So I'm headed to the shipyard to do the retrofit on the Queen. Hopefully, I'll have better luck there.
Yeah, I just spoke with him. We've got a problem. No, I'm telling you, we've got a problem.
You known this guy for a long time?
Since grade school. Good enough guy, but so he's got some bad luck.
Check! Get the hell on my property. You're the last damn person that I want to see.
Calm down,
You
Greg.
can't come around here harassing me.
I understand. We just need to ask you a few questions.
Look, I'd like to ask a few questions. Like, who shot my husband?
I told you last night. I will find out, Greg. You know me. I promise.
Greg, my name is Dominic Hayes. I'm with the team trying to figure out who sank the ferry. I'm very sorry for your loss. Greg, have you ever seen this kid before? Could he have been working with your husband?
No, I never saw him before, but Ratty never told me anything.
Now, we know you called him after the ferry set sail.
So I called him, okay?
You didn't warn him that we were watching the house? Or that we'd probably pick him up as soon as he docked?
The cops are parked right down the damn lane.
Don't worry, Greg. I can handle it.
How? They're gonna be waiting for you in the docks.
I'll see you soon.
You called him and someone dumped all those drugs into the ocean. And probably took the ferry down, too.
You're seriously pinning that on me?
We're just trying to figure out a sequence of events.
Look, I'm not saying anything else without a lawyer. You're not laying this on me!
Greg!
So Greg has no idea who Roddy's working with. He claims he doesn't recognize Tyler at all.
Yeah, all Ellen dug up was an unpaid debt.
Maybe he was on the run. Or maybe he was trying to pay off that debt.
Doesn't mean he was involved in the drug trafficking.
Doesn't mean he wasn't up.
True. Kendra, yeah, I think we might have found something. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so I must have gone through like 200 social media live streams just trying to find anything.
Michelle?
Sorry. We found this.
Okay, do we know this woman?
No, not her. Just wait for her.
Captain Turner.
When was this?
Oh, this was right after he logged out of the bridge. I checked to make sure.
Where is this?
Oh, right. Right, so Captain Turner said he crossed the deck to try to get to the boiler.
Yeah, and then got washed away by a wave, right?
Right, but the footage puts him there.
In the bow. That stairwell leads directly to the car deck.
I went outside, across the deck to save time, lost hold of the guide rope, and then this huge wave came over. It took me in seconds.
So he was nowhere near where he said he was.
Maybe there never was a call from the boiler room.
What if the call was from Roddy?
I can handle it.
Do you want me to call Augusta and get Turner brought in for questioning again?
Yeah. I'm gonna call Ellen, tell her to look into Captain Turner. Good work, guys.
Good work.
Me too, partner.
Last night, flags in Boston were flying at half-mast in memory of the victims of the Queen of the Narrows. A solemn ceremony in Harbor Cove, Newfoundland, was suddenly interrupted by the discovery of the rescue of the vessel's captain. The Queen of the Narrows had made this voyage many times without incident, and the FTSA is hopeful Captain Turner can provide some answers.
Look, you're not understanding what it is we do here.
You're not exactly forthcoming, are you?
It's called non-disclosure. Comes with every contract we sign.
Zelma Capital makes you sign.
It's industry standard.
This is an accident investigation. I can get a subpoena.
You do that. You're wasting your time. There's no work that happened here that wasn't up to code.
Here.
What of it?
You said here.
So?
Well, here implies there, like another place where shoddy work might have been done. So where's there?
Enjoy the drive back to London.
Bruv, if you wanted to talk, you could have just asked. Oh, wait a minute. Are you doing that surveillance thing back there?
I'm an investigator for Zelma's legal department.
Sure. We'll go with that.
Now, the way I see it, you've been suborning employees into breaching their NDAs.
Suborning? Big word.
You work in the grey, Mr. Renard, between the margins. That's your choice. But you know that comes with risks.
Are you threatening me?
Take that however you want to.
All right. But I warn you, threats don't really work with me.
I'll be sure to advise my employer that it's time to up our game.
Is that what you think you've got? Game?
Fucking hell, bro.
So I'm onto something, innit? Well, thanks for letting me know. Bloody hell.
I dropped by the Seafarers Union. There's not a black mark on Turner's record, but the Brotherhood seemed very tight.
Well, can you talk to family or friends?
I got the name of his ex-wife. He forgot to change her as his next of kin.
Ex-wife? Well, who better to talk to if you're looking for dirt, eh?
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. She didn't want me coming to her new family home.
Ah, interesting.
Agreed.
All right, cheers, Ellen.
Thanks for meeting me here. Took me a long time to shake off that part of my life.
So your marriage to Captain Turner wasn't a happy one?
At first, Joe was exactly what I was looking for. Quiet guy, dependable job.
Then what?
He had this job with a Caribbean cruise liner.
Yeah, I read that on his union record.
Did you notice that he quit to captain a container ship for half the pay? Yeah, who quits a job in the sun for a pay cut?
No one.
Exactly. So I started to do some snooping.
He was let go for smuggling.
Well, not exactly. She claims he was caught disembarking in Nevis with a suitcase full of cash.
But never charged.
No, they didn't want bad publicity, so they let him go quietly. And without a record.
Great work, Ellen. Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, Turner's not at his motel, and his rental car doesn't have a tracking device.
And if the captain was involved in smuggling?
He could have been the one that opened the Scar Bay doors. He could have been the one that shot Rade to cover his own tracks.
And as they say, dead men can't talk.
captain of the ship. I'm here to help you out of this trouble. I know a doctor who can quietly take care of you. Time is ticking. He needs help. Go get him.
I guess, any news?
I think we found where the teens are hiding out. I just sent you the pen. I'll meet you there.
Dom, they found the kids.
Hold on. Nobody here. Must have missed them.
Hey, Michelle's card.
Take my card.
It's them.
Nothing but a bunch of groceries. That's strange. There's no power, no water, no way to cook rice. How'd you get the rice?
Rice.
He was frantic about his phone.
I got it.
What's that?
His phone.
Obviously, the phone was substantially water damaged, but I was able to port the data over to my laptop.
Okay, anything from the night of the sinking?
Yeah, one large video file. I'll bring it up on the main monitor.
Okay.
I apologize for the poor image quality. It's the best I could do.
That's the car deck, right?
Right there, the back. To the car bay doors.
Yeah, and they're still closed.
For now.
Stop. Isn't that Rade?
Yeah.
And look there. See that the car bay doors.
All right, so Rade opens the car bay doors to get rid of the drugs.
But what's Tyler doing there?
Turner shot him?
You hear that? It must be the ferry beginning to make its turn. And now the open doors are exposed to the waves.
And the captain has his back to the bay doors.
So the wave comes in, knocks the captain flat, sucks him out.
Yeah, that's it.
All those posters are up with Tyler's face, so Turner knows he's alive.
Tyler,
What's wrong with him?
he hit his head. He was supposed to go for some tests.
Did he tell you how he got hurt?
He didn't say anything. You said you were gonna take him to the hospital.
Oh, you're lucky I'm not taking you to the police.
You belong on the water. You think? My dad and his brothers used to fish lobster, and I would just go out whenever they'd let me. Then you decided to be an officer, huh? I never wanted to do anything else.
And you ended up with your family boat?
My dad wanted it to go to Dave, because he's the only son, and Dave could see how much I loved it.
So you stepped aside. It's classic Dave.
I never even spoke to him about it. I gotta make that right.
You will.
What is it?
There.
Do you see that?
Yeah, something caught the light. There it is again. What is it? Is it him? Is it Dave?
It's Arlo Shank.
Yeah.
Hey, sound the horn. Let them know we're coming.
Hey, I put out alerts on the teens in the car. Nothing yet.
There must be a lot of back roads around here for them to hide out.
Yeah, but Tanner's not from here, so where would he take them?
Somewhere private, where he could dispose of the bodies. Remember, he doesn't know we have the video footage from Tyler's phone.
Yeah, so if he kills them in his mind...
He walks away scot-free.
Unless...
Unless?
Unless Roddy's husband knows more than he's saying.
Come on.
I'm telling you, I had nothing to do with the drugs. I wanted Roddy out of it.
But you did tell him that the police were waiting.
So what if I did?
Because he tried to get rid of the evidence, Greg.
You think I care? Roddy's dead.
Because Captain Turner shot him to get rid of him, too.
Captain? He killed Roddy.
He did. And now we're trying to save the kids who witnessed him.
He'll kill those kids, too, Greg, unless you help us find them.
Did your husband ever mention a partner? Somewhere they might have met, somewhere he wanted to keep secret?
The bastard captain. He did it. He killed Roddy. Are you sure about that?
I'm really sorry, Greg.
Guy comes back acting like a victim.
But Greg, anything could help.
A couple of months ago, I knew Roddy was hiding something. I felt like he was seeing someone else.
What did you do?
I followed him. But he didn't go into town like I thought he would.
Do you remember where he went?
Yeah, I do. You remember Roddy's cottage?
I think we know where Turner took the kids. I'll send you a pin. You two follow me. Thank you, Greg. You did the right thing.
To the sea, on my way to the ocean, let the spirits swallow me. I got low down in the water, I let the current guide my bones. I got 9 kinds of trouble, I'm just trying to find my way home.